Hey guys, welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday. I am back with another tutorial for the week, and this week I was inspired to do a look with neon eyeshadow. I'm seeing it a lot in magazines, and it seems, and just 90s in general has come back a lot in fashion and in glamour. So I wanted to do a look with neon that it'll look more bright and more out there, but it's fun and it's something that you can go out with and not seem too, like you could go, depending on your job, you could go to work with it, but depending on where you work, but it's something that's not too crazy, but it's still fun and still vibrant and kind of different for people who like daring makeup. So this is for you. So this time I'm going to use, I'm going to start of course with eye primer. I like Mary Kay eye primer, and I'm going to put some of that on my lids to start off on the right foot. And then for this look, I've been using neon eyeshadows for a while, but now they're back on trend. And so there's a lot more out there on the market. A lot of just like your standard drugstore brands are carrying neon eyeshadows now. And like I started wearing them about at least 6 or 7 years ago, playing around for fun. I love makeup, so I always like to experiment with stuff, with different looks and playful looks, daring looks. So back, I don't know, this is probably in 2010. I really wanted to do, 2009, 2010, I was really playing around with like neon yellow eyeshadows and lining my eyes with neon yellow to create like a pop of color and like a definition around my, like as an under eyeliner. And it looked kind of eccentric, but it was fun and I really enjoyed it. But it was hard to find neon colors, and now like L'Oreal and, you know, like MAC always has a good stock of like a range of colors, but just more companies in general are carrying neons. And even back in around 2010, I would say, like, I was looking in Sephora for some neons, and the only brand that I thought seemed good that had them, that was good quality, was Makeup Forever, which I loved for a long time. And actually I ended up getting a blush powder that looks like this to use as eyeshadow, not as blush. I've never used it as blush. I don't really think it's my color for blush unless I was trying to do some other kind of look with it, but it's really awesome neon, true neon pink. And it really stands out, and it's even got like a shimmer to it. It's really pretty. But this is Makeup Forever, and it doesn't have a name, or maybe it did and it wore off. But I haven't used it in forever, but seeing all these neon looks coming out again as in like I was a 90s kid and now I'm seeing the 90s stuff come back, like chokers. So it was hard finding those colors back in 2010. It was not the thing, but it was something that I liked, and you know, other people did too, but it was more of like a niche, not a trend. So anyway, this color is awesome. So I'm going to use this. I might try picking up some other shades that are neon. But now it's just more common to find things like that at Sephora and at various different makeup stores that are like, they don't usually carry neons, that they are now. So now that my primer's on, I am going to put on the color. So I'm going to start by sweeping it for this look. It's nothing too drastic. But, and again, I'm starting my makeup with a bare face. So in case I get any of this hot neon pink powder on my face, I can just wipe it off and I don't mess up my foundation or my blush or my under eye concealer, so I don't, you know, get it like a big smear like this on my face. So I'm gonna start and just sweeping it across my eyelid. I'm gonna do it all the way up to the brow bone. I have hooded eyelids, so anything that goes on my eyelid here, you don't see as much. So I'm gonna put it up my brow bone more. And see how it's amazing. I'm kind of surprised this is even a blush, to be honest. It makes an amazing eyeshadow. So, you know, it's cool when you can use something where it has a additional use or double use. More bang for your buck, right? Here's one eye. It's really fast. Fix my eyebrow. Oh, and I'm using Mary Kay's eye definer brush again for this part of the look for the eyeshadow. And I'm gonna bring it out kind of like a cat eye. It's so bright. I mean, I didn't have to put very much on the brush, and there's a lot of color on there, and I love that. Makeup Forever is one of the most creative makeup brands that I know of, and I love that about them. So that's it on my brush. And this way, again, like if I get hot pink and I try to wipe it off and it like smears across my face awkwardly, I don't have any makeup on yet, so I can just clean it up and then put on my foundation and everything, and it'll look nice and clean instead of like this awkward hot pink smudge across my face. So it doesn't look like I did one of those like neon runs. The color runs. You could do this makeup for one of those. See, I'm just sort of, if you need to just wipe something away, it just makes it so much easier. And I don't have on mascara yet either, because that way I can just get the shadow all over my eyelids and not have to worry about it, the shadow coating my mascara and like softening it and getting on my lashes. So I'm taking it up pretty much to my eyebrow. This hot pink blush. It's so good. I haven't worn it in ages. I used to wear it like in the corner, only like the corners, as like a little pop of color in the corners of my eyes, and that was something that I did a lot for a while, like with this color. And I had like a neon yellow. Okay, so that's it. Next, I'm going to use Mary Kay's Mineral Eyeshadow, and it is the color Midnight Star. It's kind of a shimmery navy blue, iridescent kind of a shade. It's really pretty. And I am going to put this as like a thin liner underneath each eye. And it's a totally different shade than the hot pink, so I think it'll be a nice contrast. And for this, I'm using the eyeliner / eyebrow brush from Mary Kay. And this is where I think it could get messy. This shadow is like a little bit more flaky, I guess you could say. And I'm just gonna line my eyes with this shadow, and it will create a nice dark definition contrast with the hot pink. And really, you could apply this wet with a wet brush as well. And I think it would look really nice. Or if you had just a navy blue eyeliner would be cool too. And just bring it out a little bit on the bottom like a cat eye. See, I messed up, so I'll be able to clean that up. So I've done like a navy blue kind of line underneath. To define my eye and create a contrast. You could just go with just the hot pink alone. But for this, I got inspired and I thought this would look good together. So I'm back, and I did my foundation, my blush, my under eye concealer, and the look's almost done. There's just a couple other things, last things I wanted to do. Mary Kay has a gel eyeliner, and it's called Dramatic Gold, and it's a great gel liner, and it's a duo. And it's cool. It twists. You've got two colors. They're both shimmery, and they make great liners. One's a brown and one's a gold. So one's like a highlighter, or you can just use it for your full look. But I thought it'd be cool to put like a gold streak on my inner corner of my eye for this look. Just to give a little contrast. Just a little glimmer. Here's the applicator. Here's the little pot of gold. And I'm using this gold shade here. Just little touch-ups. It's really handy. The little thing goes in there. It's pretty awesome. It's handy. You can take it in your purse with you too. Like if you're running late and you need to do eyeliner. I've definitely been known to do that. So it's portable, which I love. So last, I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to use NYX High Voltage Lipstick in number 21. It's a great nude. See? I don't really feel like you need liner. For nudes. Which may or may not have already been obvious to you. So since this eye is so intense, a nude lip I think is a must. A subtle, it doesn't need to be a nude per se, but I'd say like a rose or a clear gloss. Because you want to keep it all about the eyes in the situation. So this is the look. It's very 80s, 90s. But this stuff is really back, and it's fun. I would say definitely the more I think about it, it's a night out look, and it'll definitely get some attention, whether you like it or not. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something, and let me know if you have any questions, or if there's a look you are wondering about and you'd like me to do a tutorial on. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another exciting Tutorial Tuesday. She's Lauren Ashley, and this is my baby Zelda. Peace! Thanks for watching.